I could sleep in like everybody else. But no. I cannot get out of bed without shaving. It just refreshes me, makes me feel human and ready to greet the day. Things we do for our children. Today, we have this great opportunity to redo an entire home on the Battery in Charleston, which is as good as it gets in this town. So I'm very excited to get this day started. I've had a clean shave. I'm ready to go. Gray, Mike, do not be late.
I'm Gray. I'm a designer from the small town of Somerville. I love to bring color and life back to historic homes in the low country of South Carolina, but I couldn't do it alone.
We got a hole.
I've got Mike, whose thoughtfulness and craftsmanship adds a special touch to all of our projects. And my dad, Grumpy, is a GC.
Don't do it.
So I really rely on his 40 years of experience. I love what I do. I love having the opportunity to be creative and think outside of the box. I love surrounding myself with color, and I'm very fortunate that I have this great team of people supporting all of my wild ideas.
Oh my gosh.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So cool.
I love it.
Oh, man.
I'm really excited to show you this house. This house is unbelievable.
I can't wait.
I wonder where my dad is, that he was supposed to meet us.
Well, how nice you could show up.
We've been waiting for you over there.
Time.
You're late.
We're going to go meet the Stories on the Battery, which is a very iconic neighborhood in Charleston.
And very historic as well. Back in the Civil War, the Citadel cadets fired mortars off the peninsula from the Battery.
And it's exciting because it's our first time doing a house in such a truly iconic area. Hello.
Hi, guys.
So glad you're here.
Come on in.
Oh, guys, this house is so gorgeous.
Wow.
Thanks. When did you guys buy it?
About a month ago now?
Oh
No
my
way.
gosh, yeah. So you're fresh. Yes.
So what are you guys hoping to do?
Everything.
Everything.
Nicole's a baker. I mean, that's her business.
She's a mother to 4. She's sweet and bubbly, and Tim is more of the strong, silent type.
I know he was an officer in the Marines and now works in logistics.
It's a really good size for downtown Charleston. How many square feet is it?
I think it's about 3,700 square feet. Yeah.
And how old is the house?
1937.
Are you planning to move in before the renovation?
We've lived through 2 major renovations, and my preference would be not to live through a third.
So you're not going to be in the house during the renovation?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about your hopes and dreams.
I just want it to reflect our family style, which is like fancy but fun.
That's what we'll call this whole project, Fancy Fun.
Perfect.
The picture railing, is that all over the house?
Yeah.
Because that's very exciting.
I know, isn't that cool?
They couldn't hang pictures in the plaster, and so they would hang it from the moldings. That's really cool. We're gonna have to utilize that.
All these old homes that we've ever worked on normally have a lot of weird, kind of wonky spots in them. Is there anything kind of funky about this house?
So we do have like a drop door cellar thing.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Watch
Oh
yourself.
my gosh.
Oh, I am going down there.
Well, I'm not, so I'll leave that to you.
Check out the wiring while you're down there.
Y'all want to go check out the living room while he's down there?
Yeah, let's do that.
You bet.
Okay, this room is so pretty.
Thank you. It is really pretty. This is like the formal sitting room where we would play like mahjong or read a book. Like this is where the fancy part of the fun fancy comes in.
Okay, so what does that mean in terms of color?
Like I'm open to color,
Okay.
but I just want it to be like a little elevated.
Okay. So we're gonna pull in some color. We're gonna get you some new drapes.
Yes.
Make use of the picture rail.
Yes.
And other than that, this is where we're gonna bring in the fancy part of the fun. So I feel really excited.
I am too. This is like the ladies' sitting room.
I love
Sorry,
it.
Tim.
Mahjong, is that how you
Fine
say
with
it?
me.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to teach me how to play
I know.
that.
I'm really excited.
Should we go in the dining room?
Sure, let's go.
Grumpy wanted me to take a look at the electric down here. There's definitely knob and tubing. That's going to be something we have to talk to Grumpy about getting out of here.
Look at the wallpaper.
I know, really special.
Is that like bad special?
Not really my style. It can go.
Yeah, it looks like it's already going.
I think it's halfway gone already.
Okay, so what is your vision? How often are you going to use it?
Probably every day, because I love entertaining.
Okay.
And so this is like one of the best spaces in the house.
Yeah.
But I think I would like a different light fixture.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
I would love to utilize the cabinet. My grandmother left me all of her teacups.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Yeah.
Are you okay with putting up new wallpaper and finding something that feels a little bit more like you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love a wallpaper moment.
I'm picturing a really nice new wallpaper and painted trim, a new light fixture, a beautiful dining room table that's big enough to seat your whole family.
Yeah.
And we'll put your grandmother's teacups in the cupboard.
I love that.
And it'll be just darling.
That sounds great.
I'm very interested in this room. Can you go take a peek in there?
Come on.
Okay.
This is the fun room.
This is the fun that comes after the fancy.
Yeah.
So, what year do we think this room was added on? The
80s?
90s, 80s, 90s? First of all, what do you want to use this room for?
Like a family room.
Okay.
How attached are you to these doors?
I'm not at all.
So what if we replace them with French doors, and then we can make the transoms low enough so that we can tie in with the rest of the house?
I love that.
So in terms of all this cabinetry that you have over here, I'm assuming that this is not something that you want to keep.
No.
So do you have any initial thoughts of what you want to do over there?
I would love a fireplace.
Okay, so a faux fireplace, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like we can really warm this place up with some paint and some cabinetry with seating on either side of the fireplace where you can like cozy up.
I love it.
Add some furnishings and details to make it feel like the rest of the house. Have the floors match too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that dance floor sheen off of it.
Yeah. Let's go into my favorite room in the house.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh my Lord.
Look at all this stuff.
What on earth?
This is why the kitchen's the most important part of my house.
It's a good thing we've got Michael working up an appetite down in the crawl space.
Gosh. Nicole might have just become my favorite client. What do you want to get out of this kitchen?
I want a chef's kitchen, like a beautiful range and like something communal because I love entertaining. I would love an island, just, because a zillion children need to like lay across my counter as I'm baking,
Is there any reason we can't just open this up so that this all feels like one space and she can be baking and be with the family?
I can think of no reason why you would not do that.
And normally in an old house, I would not be a proponent of taking down a wall, but because this was all an addition anyway, I do not feel bad about this.
So what else do we want in here?
I mean, I would love a butler's pantry, kind of like a bar area. I can like store some cake stands.
How about right there?
I guess that's a butler's stair, actually. We can figure out a butler's pantry, but it's going to be at the expense of that back stair. The butler's pantry? Perfect, easy.
It's not perfect easy, and it's a really cool piece of the house's history. And to take it out would be crazy. Can you fit a butler's pantry in there without taking out the stairway?
Nope. But if we get rid of those stairs and demo that broom closet, we'll have lots of space to give you a very nice butler's pantry.
Ultimately, this is not either of our houses. This is your house, and we're gonna do what you want to do. So.
I mean, I would really love a butler's pantry.
You should be arrested. Oh my goodness. That's
Okay,
ridiculous.
so summing up, we're gonna get you a big, beautiful range, install new cabinets, lose the peninsula, change it out to an island. We're gonna take out this wall to open up the kitchen to the family room, give you a nice butler's pantry, and is the laundry room what we're gonna look at next?
I would love that.
This is humongous.
Wow.
Good space. I would love built-ins
Yes.
as like kind of like a drop space
I
for the
love that.
kids, and maybe a sink.
Okay, so laundry rooms are usually a place where we can have a little bit of fun. We're gonna bring in some color, maybe a wall of cabinetry.
Love it.
Washer and dryer, a big sink, and we're gonna bring joy into the space that we're doing the thing that we just like.
I love that. You can gray Benko this.
There's a third floor as well, right?
Yep.
Well, why don't we take the memorial run up the Butler's stair?
goodness.
Its last hurrah.
Okay.
So,
Oh, look at this room.
got a nice little playroom.
This is so fun. I love all the wood paneling in here.
Yes.
This will not be my room.
Why is that?
It's for the kids.
What are you guys doing?
Oh my gosh.
I did confirm knob and tubing throughout the entire house.
That's probably something we want to remedy.
Yes.
Make
Yeah.
that go away.
Yeah, great. So, okay, what do you want to use this room for?
Kids?
So, like a kid hangout.
Yeah,
room.
like a
Okay.
kid's den.
Okay. Are you down to keep the wood paneling?
Of course.
I almost want to go like full Wes Anderson vibes, cool kid hangout, a sofa.
Yep.
Add some fun fabrics on the windows, maybe a custom cushion on the banquette in these little nooks as well.
Yeah.
Guys,
Don't say it.
I can't not say it,
I
Grumpy.
know what he's gonna say.
Foosball table.
I think it would be perfect.
I'm good with that.
Oh my goodness, mark it down. What is today's date?
He's been trying to put a foosball table in every single room that we've ever been in.
Looks like
you.
Michael finally is going to get his foosball table.
Maybe. It's gotta match the vibe of the room. I can't be having you go off the rails.
How do you go off the rails with a foosball
I
table?
don't know. It's gotta be like,
Cute outfit.
yeah. The stories are such a sweet family. I am very excited to take this house and make it a home.
But this is a mighty big project, and we've got a lot to do between now and when this has to be done.
The stories are renting a house while we renovate, and their lease is up in 4 months, so we have to get this project wrapped up by then. But I could not be any more excited about all the chocolate chip cookies in our future.
Is that what you mean when you say they're a sweet family?
Yeah, they're very sweet.
I hate sheetrock.
I love your door knocker. It's good to see you.
I'm really excited to meet with the stories today, but I'm also a little bit nervous.
I love this room.
Thank you so much. Your dress kind of matches.
It does.
And I'm trying to take color and whimsy and make that work within the framework of a really traditional home. You look nervous.
I'm slightly nervous.
So from like 1 to 10, what's like your nervousness to excitement ratio?
They're both around a 5.
Okay. My design style tends to lean whimsical and fun, whereas Nicole, I think, is more fancy and formal. But I really like the direction that we're heading, and I'm just really hoping I can get them excited about it. You said that you wanted your house to feel elegant, but also fun and comfortable. So I hope that we've done that. I feel like we have, and I'm excited to show you.
To see?
Because you are a baker, the room we should start with is the most important room to you. So this is your brand new kitchen. Originally, we were trying to keep the kitchen within the current space that it's in right now, but it was going to give you an island that was shaped like a square.
Right. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants a
It's not
square.
practical. And so we've devised a way to bring the kitchen into the hall in a way that feels natural by adding a door that's going to look like a cabinet. And when you open it, there's going to be the hall that takes you into the back door and the laundry room.
That's gonna be pretty
So it's
cool.
going to be like a secret door.
Nice.
Kids are going to get a kick out of that.
I picked this color for your walls, and then I was thinking this really nice blue for your cabinetry.
I love it.
You'll have a beautiful stove, oven, sink, dishwasher, refrigerator covered in cabinetry. A pretty good sized island. And then a light.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be great. I love everything about this. It's beautiful.
Okay.
I can't wait to see it in real life.
So I feel like the natural transition to this room is going to be the den / family room / breakfast area. Because it's a continuation of the kitchen, I decided to use the same color theme on the walls. And when you walk out of the kitchen, there's gonna be a breakfast table with the chairs recovered with this fabric.
Okay.
And moving into this end of the room, there will be a faux fireplace. We'll build a banquette on either side with this fabric.
Okay.
And then some cushions with this on the front and the red velvet on the back. This wallpaper over here, the stripe actually comes in a fabric.
Okay.
So I was thinking we could have a sofa upholstered in that fabric.
Okay.
We'll get you a nice TV to put above the fireplace.
Awesome.
What do you think, Tim? You're sitting very quiet over there.
This is outside of my wheelhouse. I'm just glad we're talking about where the TV's gonna go, and
Okay.
everything outside of that, we're good.
Simple guy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, let's move into the dining room.
Awesome.
The reason that I don't have a whole lot of samples to show you is because I think we're going to lean into the wallpaper design to create something sort of fun and unexpected there.
Okay.
And I want to make sure that you're open to it before I figure out what pattern I'm going to use.
Okay.
For the trim, we'll just pull that same color in because it's all kind of one space. But I not only want to put the wallpaper on the walls, I also want to do a tinted ceiling. So the wallpaper would come to a focal point in the middle of the ceiling, and then the seams would match the color of whatever new chandelier we get for you. So
Okay.
if you're comfortable with that,
Yes.
then
That will be great. That's fine.
are you convinced? That
I'm
wasn't
convinced.
hard. That was the easiest
yeah.
convincing I've ever done.
I like this vibe you
Okay.
have going on
Okay.
here. I just feel like it's like a grown-up dining room.
It
And I think
is.
I've never had a grown-up dining room before.
Well, you are
so-
going to now.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
So, this is going to be your laundry room. This is sort of the color scheme. I would love to paint the cabinetry in the room this color.
It's beautiful. I really love it.
Pretty rich, beautiful green. And this yellow fabric is my favorite. And I would love to put it over your closet doors.
I love that.
A little desk here, and then like wallpaper.
Oh yeah, that would be so cool.
So I'm just excited you guys are excited about this.
This is like one of my favorite rooms so far. I've loved all of
This is one of my favorite rooms too. So I know we're gonna do your room on the 3rd floor where your kids can hang out. But you said you were open to leaving that one a little bit of a
Yep.
surprise.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Way to go.
I feel like your house is gonna be so fun.
And fancy.
Tim, how do you feel overall?
I feel better.
You feel better?
I feel better.
Apprehension level 0 or like
So it's like
3?
2,
Okay.
2, 8 excited now.
I like my odds. I get a lot of people who are new to color and they're trying to figure out how to work it into their lives a bit more. So usually their apprehensiveness level is a bit elevated, but if we're starting on a 2, then I feel like we're golden. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Big things are finally happening at Story. It took a while to remove and replace all that original knob and tube wiring, and when we're done getting it all out, the walls are like Swiss cheese. But all of the construction debris has been cleared out, and the drywall's finally done. So now you can really see the house.
And I feel like that's a part of the process for me. To really wrap my mind around what I want to do with all of the finishing touches, I really have to feel the space. Wow.
Gonna be good. The replacement doors and transoms will go in. In the meantime, the sheetrock guys they'll be mudding in here today. And somewhere in here, we've got to do the floors.
In the whole house?
Now, I think so, yes. Initially, we weren't doing that, but Nicole decided she wants them all to match throughout the house. So we are. What do you think about the butler's pantry?
We're not going to fight about it. It's already happened.
Oh,
I'm trying to work on letting things go.
I think that's good.
Nicole Story is an incredible baker, and my plan is to make Nicole a rolling pin using heart pine from the stairs from the demo. What I'm planning on doing is cutting these things off to make flat boards out of them, glue them all together, clamp them down, let them become one cohesive unit, sticking them into the lathe, and then spin a rolling pin out of it. From there, put a bar in and then spin a couple of handles. I've never done this, so I'm not sure how it's gonna look, but I'm gonna give it a shot. My Bubba used to make pierogies, and my mom and my grandma would use rolling pins for various things as well. So it's a little sentimental for me. And I'm really hoping that they like it, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it passes Nicole's test.
All of the trim and the custom cabinetry is going up throughout the house, including that faux cabinet that will hide the hallway leading to the laundry room.
The new French doors and transom windows are being installed in the family room.
Now the painters have got to get in there, and we've got to get these floors refinished. Things are really starting to move, which is good, because the Stories had to be out of their rental in the next 2 months.
Over at the Story House, I feel like we finally hit a rhythm, so I'm stopping by to see how things are going over there. What are you doing here?
I'm preventing your entry because
Why are you doing that? Chelsea wasn't supposed to be here today.
listen, we have a small problem.
What are we talking about right now? Are we
There
talking
may have
about
been a painting mistake, but I got this. Skedaddle.
What are you talking about, Chelsea?
Wait, but
What?
where,
No, what
where are you
happened?
going?
I'm going to go look.
I just need to tell you one little thing.
No.
Just wait. Great, Benko, slow your roll. It's so.
Oh my gosh, Chelsea.
Look how bright and airy it feels.
No.
You know what this is? Opportunity.
I'm grieving. Seeing these walls white makes me feel a little bit like I'm gonna cry. How did this happen?
I blame Alan and Jeff. Clearly their fault. I personally did not say paint or prime all the trim and not specify the fact that paneling is not part of the trim.
You know that the trim wasn't supposed to be painted either.
It's my bad.
I want this room to sort of have a Wes Anderson feel, which is why I wanted to stick with the paneling to give it sort of like a 70s, but like fun, colorful vibe.
Do you think that Alan could sand it all down?
I don't think it would look good, and I don't think we have a lot of time for that. The Stories need to be able to move back into their house in about a month, so I'm gonna have to make a decision pretty much on the spot.
I love that. Look at you go, girl.
You would have said that
Did
about
it.
any color that I put up here,
Yes, I
literally.
would. Yes.
When I think Wes Anderson, the first color that popped to mind was like yellow. I just have to go with my gut, and my gut's telling me yellow. Truth be told, this could be a blessing in disguise.
I fixed it. I helped you.
Thank you.
I am here to help.
Yeah, I know.
So, oh boy,
What do you mean, oh boy?
oh boy, this whole project has kind of grown like Topsy. You got a lot to do in a short period of time. We've only got 3 weeks to get this job completed, and there's an awful lot to do. So we've got to get our heads together.
That was too much.
You know, initially we weren't doing much of anything in here. Now we've added some trim in it, these picture moldings, so now this room's going to get painted, but these floors, along with all the rest of the floors in the house, are going to have to be refinished.
Yeah.
That also is work that we weren't doing to start with, but here we are. There's been a lot of mission creep in this job.
What's a mission creep?
Mission creep?
Yeah, I don't know what that
You
is.
start out with the job this big, and it gets bigger, and it gets bigger, and then it gets bigger still.
Obviously, I can't put anything in the house until the floors are done.
Yes, ma'am.
When does that start and when does that finish? Like, when will everyone be out of the house?
I'm just telling you, I don't know exactly.
That's just
honey.
someday?
I don't know exactly, but prepare your brain to know that it's not going to be a walk in the park 1 week. You got the whole house, and you can walk around at will and do whatever you want to do. That's likely not going to happen. So you're going to have to take a deep breath and go with it. Mm-hmm. It's going to take some Rubik's Cube maneuvering for all these disciplines to be able to get their jobs done and get it all done inside the time frame. So, you know, this project is the biggest one we've done. We were only going to do like 4 rooms in this house. All the floors are being sanded. We pulled out exterior doors, put in exterior doors. We had knob and tube wiring that had to be snatched out of this house. It's just fought us all the way.
Anything we can do to hurry this process along?
I understand you say we need to get as much done as quickly as possible, which really upsets me because I plan to take a nap here for a couple of hours this afternoon.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I am super duper excited today because we managed to get an appointment with Rochambeau, who makes the most incredible, made-to-order, beautiful lighting.
So I've heard that you're really into color.
You might say it's my thing. It's just the truth.
I walked into the neighbors. Sorry I'm late.
This is Chelsea. Chelsea has finally decided to grace us with her presence.
Welcome.
She's normally the late one.
And for once in my life, I'm very prompt. We definitely want to do one of these.
Okay.
We love this so much.
So you know you can
So,
like it's kind of like
configure it
Legos.
how- yeah,
Exactly.
This one I love, and I think this would be a really good one for the entryway.
I'm obsessed.
Okay, and then I think one of these for the family room
Absolutely.
would be really great. Maybe we add color into the leaves,
I
like
think you
some
should do it.
greens. I kind of like the reds. The reds.
I know, the reds and oranges
like
are
green
really
with like
pretty.
an orange stem.
I love that.
Rochambeau is a great fit because it's like fun, but very classic. I do like the purple too.
It would match the ottoman.
And that will also give us the opportunity to bring some of the colors from the room into the light fixture, which I think is fun. Fun and fancy, I would say. I'm kind of liking the purple and red, I think.
So here's a picture of the ottoman fabric.
I think it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Ties it all together.
All right, decision made. Your first one ever.
I am working on a rolling pin for the Story household. So I've got 5 pieces of 1/2-inch heart pine that has now created a rolling pin base. Out of this similar wood, I ended up spinning out some handles. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get these to attach to this in a way that is secure, but also when you put it down and you roll it, the handles spin. So what I'm gonna do now is just get this thing oiled up. But what I want is for that oil to penetrate all that wood and give it a protective layer. And then I stick it in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. What that does is it kind of soaks that oil in there and basically seals it like you would a cutting board. Look at that. Looks good. So I'm putting a washer in between here to make sure this thing should spin freely. It's definitely wonky, but Grace says she likes wonk. All right, so I built the topper. It's connected to the dowel. We've got enough room for this thing to flow freely. And I'm going to see if I can top this cap in here without shattering everything underneath it. Not bad, I can sand that down. I got a functional rolling pin. Sweet.
We were here until 4 a.m. last night trying to get this house in good shape. Back here at 8 o'clock this morning.
Whoa, this is gonna be done.
What's happening?
Everything. Everything's happening, but it's okay.
How is the ceiling looking before I look?
Not there yet.
Not there yet. So we have entered the period of time in which we are supposed to be getting the house set up.
We're gonna focus on the positive,
Okay.
and I am positive we're not finishing.
All of the construction crews were supposed to be done out of the house. We were supposed to have peace and quiet and a clean home to start getting things set up. However, literally everyone is still in the house. The painters, the cabinet people, the electricians, there's saws going, there's dust everywhere. Is it hard?
A little bit. Your arms are killing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my workout today.
Oh my
I can
God.
get you one of those neck braces and you can just like use it as a headrest.
Literally, there's not one single room that we can get into to start doing our job.
It's the only thing.
Oh, there's the sofa.
Good.
God,
cute.
please, I hope it fits. We already had a little bit of an inkling that it's hard to get some furniture items to fit in that third floor room.
Oh, I see one. All right, we're gonna have to tilt it.
We're in.
The sofa is a very pivotal part to making this room look great. I'm only excited about the yellow, I think, because of the sofa.
So it's not going to go.
Let's try it.
You need 29 inches, that's 33. It won't go.
And now it's looking like there's a decent chance that this sofa is not going to fit through the doorway.
The only way is to take that entire door out of that hole.
Just this?
No, I was just talking about down to studs. As much as I do love carpentry, do without me on this one.
No, you don't have to stay here for this.
Is there someone that could be their job to take it down and fix it?
Yeah, we've got all sorts of people sitting around here right now with nothing to do.
I'm just going to do what I always do when I have run out of options and get my dad to fix it. What are we gonna do if we can't get the sofa in here?
It feels like a very, very scary probability. Also, wanted to let you know the 2 chairs you ordered don't fit either.
We have like 48 hours before the whole project has to be finished, and I just don't see how it's even possible at this point. The last few days have been a lot. I'm working on not very many hours sleep. I'm at probably 1.5% brain power at this point.
What do you want?
I need you to hold some curtains up so I can decide on the paint color.
For the light fixture?
Yeah. No, don't step on anything.
I'm stepping on the floor. I thought you had imagination.
My process has always been sort of like trial and error, but I'm not sure what I like and what I don't like at this point.
No question. Paint.
When did you become an interior designer?
I know what I like when I see it. But you've done everything except rolling that patch, right? So you're about out of here. Let it dry and we're good to go?
Yeah.
So great.
What?
1 hour you'll have this room clear, clean, ready to go. What did I do to serve you?
For the first time in probably almost a week, I have a slight glimmer of hope that we might actually get this done.
There we go. Thank you.
It is the very last day before the stories move back in, and we are all hands on deck. Mom, you want to make me a beautiful flower arrangement for that vase? That looks like she does. This project has been a pretty big step outside of my quirky, colorful comfort zone. And I've really had to stretch myself to give this home more of a fancy, formal aesthetic that still felt really fun. I just really hope that Nicole and Tim love it.
No más, no más.
Well, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Ordinarily, I would say that today's the day, but it feels like today is a continuation of 4 days because we've lived in this house for 4 days to get us to this point.
We have been hard at work, like busy little elves. I'm really excited to just show you it.
You ready to see what Santa's got under the tree?
Show you
We are
guys.
super excited.
This house really pushed me to do things a little bit differently because it's much more of a traditional historic home.
Wow. I love that light.
I love that. And I've never really done a formal living room before. but I think that we pulled it off. We didn't do a whole lot in here. We refinished the floors, we added a new chandelier, and a few pieces of furniture, but I'm really, really happy with the color scheme.
I agree. Thanks.
All right, let's step into the living room.
Wow.
I love it.
This is incredible.
This is great. This is my fancy room. It's so beautiful. I love
Holy
this.
cow.
There's my mahjong table.
That's for your mahjong.
Perfect.
This is so fun.
Fancy
new-
and fun.
Yes, fancy and fun. I love these.
These are so pretty. The color's like fun, but it's still sophisticated.
Yeah.
You know?
The curtains just, boom, just pulled everything together.
Yeah, I agree. I really love the picture rails.
Oh my gosh, I've finally been able to actually use picture railing.
You know what's neat is the trim. That's all new.
Yeah.
I think that makes this room look a lot more elegant.
You took the word right out of my mouth. It's quite the formal living room now.
Yeah.
I like it.
Me too. Thank you.
Love it.
Okay. You guys want to go in the dining room?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
This way.
Oh, I love
This looks great.
it. So fun.
Holy cow. The ceiling is wild. I love that.
It's very fun.
The ribbon takes it from being fancy and makes it fun. My dad was
true.
like, it's kind of like it's a present and it's got to be topped with a bow.
Yeah.
If we hadn't done this, it wouldn't have had that wow factor,
Yeah.
you know, and this really gives it that.
Yeah. Good job.
And your tea cupboard?
Oh,
Look at that cute.
I love that. So sweet.
Do you like
It's my
it?
favorite. I do. I love it.
know.
It's perfect. And I think that we nailed it in here. Like, I love it. It's just going to be such a great place to celebrate.
Yeah.
It's now a formally formal, now fun house, I think.
Well, let's not call it a fun house. It's a fun house. It's not a fun house.
Not as formal as it once was. But there was one problem with this dining room. You were separated from the kitchen by the little back stairs, and now you've got a functioning butler's pantry.
All right, let's go look. Oh, I love the floor. Are they
Wow,
so pretty?
this is so cool.
I love that. This
love the
is
color.
so good.
I like the countertop.
Yeah. I love this little detail too. Little swoop. This is going to be perfect for our bar. This is all you. Bourbon flowing, French 75s. This is awesome.
Do you miss the stair now? Do you
Nope.
think it was a fair swap?
I think it was
think
a
this is awesome.
great swap.
The next room is the room that I'm the most excited about because it's the room where I know you, Nicole, spend the most of your time. And that's the kitchen. Go on in.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I love this. I love the color.
Do you like it?
I love
This is
it.
awesome.
So good. This is my room.
This is your room.
No, I love it.
No, I'm glad.
It's functional.
It is. It's very functional.
You need all the
Yes,
counter
I need
surfaces
every
you can
single
get.
surface I can
Yeah.
get.
That light fixture works perfectly with the island, and the beam just kind of disappears.
I love my range.
Wow. That is incredible. So cool.
Look at, there's your extra oven. We have a warming drawer to proof bread. You guys nailed this. This is like a chef's kitchen. You've got a beautiful range, your giant fridge and freezers, so much counter space. Like, it is exactly what I wanted, and I thank you guys. I really, really love it. Like, there's nothing really that I could have wanted more.
We have met all of your baker's needs.
Yes, you have met all of my baker's needs.
Oh, that's so good.
It's great.
My favorite room in the house used to be my least favorite room in the house, and that is the kitchen. The breakfast table winds up being like the hub, and the kitchen and the family room portion, or the spokes off the hub, all work. So I'm very, very pleased with that.
Come on in.
Oh, I love it. It's really pretty.
This is awesome.
I love this. Light is
And
fun.
did such a good
And I
job.
love all of the stripes. It's very subtle. I love it.
What about the fireplace? and
I
everything
know.
over there?
I know.
That's
So
crazy.
good.
What do you guys think?
Holy cow.
I love it.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, it looks really, really great.
This is where you can put your television.
Yes.
And
This
watch
is where
your-
you can be
The,
comfortable.
the sports things.
Those things.
Yeah.
It's
This
important.
is your Sunday room. That's my Sunday room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
love
You meet in the
it.
middle for dinner. It makes this room feel like it's always been.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
before,
It felt
it was
dated.
clearly an add-on to the house, and now it feels like a continuation of the house.
Yeah, it looks very cozy.
It is.
It does. I agree.
Try it out. Good.
Twist my arm. Oh yeah, that is pretty cozy.
So there is one more room that's been transformed.
He's referring to the laundry room.
Oh, you didn't add another room?
No more room.
You kids probably forgot you have a laundry room because we've got these super secret doors here.
Very fancy. I love it.
Oh, this is cool. I love
This
this.
is going to be the best room to do laundry in. I love everything about this room. I love like the wallpaper and the curtains, the sink.
Almost makes you want to do laundry in here. Wow. No, it's a cool room.
It's really, really great. I love it.
So that's the first floor. We have one room left. The bonus room on the third floor.
To the eagle's nest.
Going to the Eagle's Nest, exactly.
Wow. This is so cool.
This is so fun.
I love this.
Oh, I love the bookcase.
It's your Wes Anderson room.
And you nailed it.
It's just a cool spot where your kids can hang out. This room is all fun and no fancy.
Yeah.
I think the foosball table is pretty fancy.
Mike has begged to put a foosball table in every house that we've ever done.
I'm glad. It's the perfect spot. You did a great job.
Thank you. This sofa is my favorite thing in the world.
It is pretty great.
We had to tear the door and the frame out to get that sofa in this space.
I hope you like it because it's staying.
This is awesome.
I love it.
No, this is really cool.
It's a very happy room.
I think it's really happy, and I'm actually happy we had to paint it.
It looks wonderful.
I wanted this room to sort of feel like it's just been up here forever.
Yeah.
And I
does.
feel like it accomplishes that.
I agree. It's good. Well put.
Well, we have one more little surprise for you guys.
Okay.
If you want to follow us downstairs. Nicole is very hands-on, and it's hard for her to make decisions, which I can relate to because I'm exactly the same way.
Yes, you are.
So I was nervous, but I think that they seem very happy.
Nicole,
Hey!
dude, you got a foosball table.
I'm so
I
excited.
can't even believe it. I love it, man.
It was more of a surprise for you than for them, really.
I gotta be honest, I'm super jealous. You know, when you guys had to lose those stairs, it hurt a little bit, right? So,
Just me, not them.
so I was able to take some of the wood from those stairs, and I spun you up a homemade rolling.
That's amazing.
That's right up your alley.
Thank you. I
That's
know
so
it is.
cool.
It's right up my alley.
But it
Thank
does,
you.
it weighs a ton.
Oh, jeez.
Thank
That is a
you.
mighty,
I
mighty
love
rolling
that.
pin.
That's
Thank you.
so
Very cool.
thoughtful.
This is by far the largest project we've taken on, but I think it's among the most rewarding. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for allowing us to be part of this transformation. We hope you'll be happy to be home for many years
Cheers.
to come.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you guys
Appreciate
so
y'all.
much. Cheers.
Here's the foosball.